Welcome to Fright Fest and welcome to Night of Lord Tresserhorn. Hope you're excited to get Trostani on the old chopping block. I'm sure she can't wait. As far as opening hand goes, yeah, we've got 3 lands in our hand and Signet I will keep on this one. Also, we have Damnations, which is really nice. I'll take that. Let's go and get down, I guess at this point we'll get down Marsh Flats. Yeah, I think that sounds pretty good. Get Lord of Tresserhorn pop back up. We will get down Marsh Flats. Go ahead and crack Marsh Flats. That way we can grab a black-blue source and I can cover our commanders. There we go. Let's get down Marsh Flats. Let's go and crack Marsh Flats. And I think it's the Sunken Hollow. I have a hard time remembering the kind of those. Yeah, Sunken Hollow. There we go. All right, it's going to come into play. And then let's go and pass it over to our opponent. So we're playing Lord of Tresserhorn. We're going to get Trostani on. She likes trees so much, Lord Tresserhorn has a tree waiting for her. He's even pointing towards it. Let's go and get down Sulphurous Springs and get down Demir Signet. Love you, 1-2. That's so nice of Lord Tresserhorn. Thank you. Such a gentleman. Whenever Lord Tresserhorn enters the battlefield, you lose 2 life, sacrifice 2 creatures, and target opponent draws 2 cards. Then for 1 black mana activation, regenerate Lord of Tresserhorn. Playing against Trostani, Selesnya's voice. And opponent's going to go for Nature's Lore. Whenever a creature enters the battlefield under your control, you gain life equal to that creature's toughest. Then for a 3 mana activation, populate. Which is, if you don't know what populate is, basically means create a copy of a token card that you have. So, pretty cool. Let's go to get down Mountain. I think I like that. Let's get down Mountain. Let's go and go for Anger. A little angry guy. I'll explain that noise here in a second. Let's do the filter mana first. Every time I see Anger, I think about, like, let's say you're in a Dungeons and Dragons party, and he has haste too. He's going to hit Trostani in the knee. Look at him. He's going to run across. I've always imagined that you walk into this dungeon, you hear this like from across the way, and the party's not scared. They're just trying to figure out what the noise is, and you see this little guy with like this magic wand running at you, and it always makes me laugh. I don't know. Maybe he's a really big guy, but the way the framing is and the background is, he just looks like he's like 2 feet tall. But he's mad, though. That's what matters. All right, so let's go and get down Shiva and Reef, and let's go ahead and go from under the floorboards. That way we can start sacrificing a few of these zombies and getting some good zombies going. Lord Tresserhorn, he needs to kill some people, or kill some zombies whenever he enters the battlefield. That'll be double black, and then we can go colorless across the rest. Okay, get those 3 zombies, and then I guess at this point, we'll just go and hold on to Anger at this point, and then we'll just go and pass the turn to our opponent. But yes, we did cover both commanders, so it is free time. We can talk about Lord Tresserhorn. So how do we win with Lord Tresserhorn? First of all, we get a tree stump, and we get a big axe, and we ask our opponent's commander to lay on that tree stump, and we show him how to win. Outside of that... one of the fun ways to go with Lord Tresserhorn is almost kind of like a Grixis Yargle deck. We've got stuff like Tainted Strike, which works out perfectly in this deck. Giving Lord Tresserhorn Infect is just one of the best feelings in the world. We also have some really good double strike abilities. You give Lord Tresserhorn, it's kind of basically, it's like an Infect / commander damage deck. That's kind of basically what you're going for. And so thankfully when you're playing against something like Trostani, we don't have to worry about life gain necessarily too much. That's kind of what we've got going. All right, so we do draw into Graveborn Muse, which is really interesting now that I think about it. We could go for Lord Tresserhorn, but I think I really like going for Graveborn Muse. Now we can get down Graveborn and Swiftfoot Boots. That's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 for the shock. I don't think we need to get down Boots that bad. I think we can wait until next turn. Yeah, let's do this. Let's go and get down Graveborn Muse. Because that's going to be 4 zombies that we're drawing next turn, and I'm A-okay with that. But, yeah, why not? We'll go and Shock and Blood Crypt. Let's do it. It's Fright Fest. We need to be aggressive on Fright Fest. So we're going to Shock it in. We're going to get down Swiftfoot Boots, and then we're simply just going to go and pass the turn to our opponent. Because like I mentioned with Graveborn Muse, it's the zombie Dark Confidant. At the beginning of your upkeep, you draw X cards and you lose X life, or X is the number of zombies that you control. So at this point, we've got 4 zombies on the battlefield. That was A-okay for us. And I got a new mouse recently, and it's pretty cool. I can't remember which brand it is. It's like Corsair or something. It's like $30, and so it looks pretty nice. When our opponent went for... yeah, they blew it up, so that's not too bad. But yeah, I got it from Best Buy. It was like $30, and because my old one, it kind of... I guess the clicker button wore out. And so I kept clicking on stuff and it wouldn't like, I think there's a couple of times in my videos where I was like, is Magic Online lagging? And I think I finally realized that it was my mouse going out. So thankfully I got a new one. The only downside is it has a little button on top where you can change the mouse speed. And sometimes I click it. So if you see the mouse going around real super crazy, that's it. All right, so we do draw into Urborg, Lightning Greaves, and Crypt Breaker, and Vampiric Tutor, which is pretty much everything that we want to get going. The only downside with Vampiric Tutor, we can use it to grab some sort of double strike source, but we can't use it this turn because it's going to go on top. I guess technically we could get down Crypt Breaker to draw into it. Let's go and get down Urborg. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's going to give us 7 mana, 4 mana for Lord Tresserhorn, Vampiric Tutor, Temur Battle Rage. Yeah, we can get a pretty good Temur Battle Rage going, especially if we sacrifice it. Let's do this. So let's go and tap down Mountain, go Signet. Let's go for Vampiric Tutor. And let's go and grab Temur Battle Rage. Yeah, I like that. Temur Battle Rage is going to go on top. Let's go and get down Crypt Breaker. And we'll actually have a really good Crypt Breaker with all these zombies on the battlefield. I'm sure Crypt Breaker is just like, he's like, yeah, man, this is a wonderful board state to drop into. Most of the time you get down Crypt Breaker on turn 1 in a commander, and you just don't really have any way to take advantage of them. Let's go ahead and get tap down Sulphurous Springs. We have Lord Tresserhorn enter the battlefield. We're going to sacrifice Anger. And let's go and sacrifice one of our zombies. Yeah, I like that. Okay. That's going to give us Lord Tresserhorn. Let's go and swing in with Lord Tresserhorn. He is a 10-4, so we can regenerate, so we're okay at this point right now. Let's go and swing across with Lord Tresserhorn. Haha. You know what? The funny thing is, I think this is the very first time that I'm swinging in with Lord Tresserhorn, because I've had a... it has been really clunky trying to get a video with Lord Tresserhorn. He is not the easiest commander to record with, so if we end up having to post some shorter videos or just a lot of lost videos with Lord Tresserhorn, hopefully you see this video and you understand why. It's just like, I don't know what it is. Like, this is like by the books what the deck should be doing, is getting down zombies, Graveborn Muse, tokens, and then just getting down Lord Tresserhorn and just having a ton of fun. But for some reason, when I've gone to record, like I played against Keranos earlier, and my opponent cast Ruination and blew our lands up, and then it's kind of like when I have these commander decks like Lord Tresserhorn, you know, you're giving our opponent card advantage, and you have to sacrifice 2 creatures. So there's ways that we can negate that enter the battlefield trigger, but sometimes you're basically you're going down in resources and giving your opponent resources. And so just kind of keep playing against these commander decks that can really take advantage of those extra resources. So thankfully, I'm glad to be playing against some sort of deck with a bunch of tokens where Lord Tresserhorn can kind of swing his axe around. All right, so we will be drawing into Temur Battle Rage, which is going to basically give Lord Tresserhorn double strike. And then we draw into, and Zombie Master, which is going to be Swamp Walk, especially with Urborg on the battlefield. That's pretty good. Let's go and get down Underground River. Yeah, and let's go ahead and go for that. We get down Zombie Master. I'm liking this. Let's get down Lord Tresserhorn, and then everybody's going to have Swamp Walk at this point right now. So let's go and swing in. Crypt Breaker, Lord Tresserhorn, Zombie, and then Zombie. All right. Basically, if you're new to Magic, Urborg turns all of our lands into swamps, and so that's why we're able to swing in with Zombie Master, and also why Zombie Master works out so well with Urborg. So let's see what they're going to tap out for. Create a sapling token, okay. They're not going to be able to block, and then we'll still be able to go for Temur Battle Rage, and that's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think that'll be exactly lethal once we deal damage to our opponent, especially once we get down Temur Battle Rage, which is just a lot of fun. Oh, I'll take it. Okay, let's go and go for Temur Battle Rage on Lord Tresserhorn. And we could try to drag this game out a little bit more, but yeah, Lord Tresserhorn, he's been itching to swing that axe. So Lord Tresserhorn's going to get double strike. We're going to hit our opponent for 10, and then another 18. It's going to put them all the way down to 20 total commander damage and all the way down to 0. So good game to our opponent. They did say something in the chat, but if you see this video, unfortunately I can't see the chat once the game closes out. So good game, but you can see how fun Lord Tresserhorn is, especially getting down an entire board of zombies. And Lord Tresserhorn, you know, you can definitely build Lord Tresserhorn Voltron, but, you know, getting down something like Zombie Master and getting down some sort of zombie tribal lord pushes Lord of Tresserhorn into like an 11/11 slot or an 11 power. And then once you give that double strike, that's commander damage right there. So, but thankfully we're able to close it out. Got some really good zombies on the battlefield, and we're able to take care of Trostani on her very own chopping block. So, happy Halloween if you enjoyed the video. Like and subscribe. Thanks. Bye.